Hey guys. So, The Last of Us Part 2 releases next Friday, man. One more week. Yes, about fucking time, too. And yet, people are still fucking making those dumbass golf jokes, man. Fucking immature little shits. It's fucking irritating. It's like, act your fucking age. You know what I mean? People are so fucking immature, I swear to God. But anyway, yeah, The Last of Us Part 2 releases next Friday. Thank God. Fucking took them long enough. But, better late than never, I suppose. I'm looking forward to getting the game. So I'm going to be pre ordering my copy next week. Well, hopefully sometime this week. But, who knows? We'll see what happens. But, yeah. And of course, like I knew, I already knew, but people are still going to buy it. But, you still gonna probably get those morons who are still gonna bitch about it. It's like, man, shut your fucking mouth. You got something better to bitch about. I mean, for fuck's sake, dude. I mean, the whole COVID-19 was a huge deal. That was all over the fucking place. And now people have finally shut the fuck up about that, but now they're talking about the whole thing with George Floyd and those dumbass cops that killed him. But luckily, those assholes are going to prison, so thank God. So they're being put away for what they did. Thank goodness. This makes me sick how corrupt some cops are. It's fucking irritating. I remember when I was a kid, I always used to, say, hey, I want to be a cop, and I really did. I genuinely wanted to be a cop when I was a kid. But, obviously as I got older, my mindset changed, and then now this shit, it's like, I don't know why our government's so fucking corrupt. It's pretty fucked up, but those four assholes are finally going. They were charged, and now they're going to fucking prison where they belong. Just makes me sick how corrupt cops are. It's fucking nasty. But fuck them. Anyway, yeah, I'm getting The Last of Us Part 2 pretty soon. But, I don't think I'm going to stream it, though, unfortunately. But that's okay. Because then that way assholes don't bother me. Start bitching about the game and spoiling it for me. Even if they had, I wouldn't really give a shit. Because like I had said, probably several of my previous videos, that I already found out everything, man. I mean, I never watched the leaked footage or whatever that everyone was bitching about, but it's like, whatever, man. Get over it, Should expect something dramatic was to happen. Even if those leaks were true, or whatever the hell. I mean, I'm hearing different stories now that shit's not concrete, but I'll have to play it for myself to actually find out. Because then again, I mean, it seems like people are so fucking gullible to believe everything. But you won't know for sure unless you play it. But I guess, people are so pissed off and so asshole with that shit, they're not even going to bother. But hey, man, I'm not worried about it, man. More copies for me. Since practically nobody on the planet wants to buy the game. Chances are they'll only play like fucking 5 minutes of it and then get sick of it. I'm like, man, you people are fucking stupider, dumber than I thought. You're going to go ahead and piss away 60 or 70 some dollars on the game, only play 5 minutes of it, and then what, turn it in? Man, you must be a special kind of stupid then. you're really not going to give it a chance, all because you want to judge something that you know nothing about besides what other people are saying. But you've obviously never heard the term, don't believe everything you read, especially on the fucking internet. But yeah, like I said, people are so damn gullible. It's fucking pathetic. You won't know unless you play it for yourself, or unless you see someone streaming the game, like a YouTuber or some shit. But, after what I found out what it was rated M for, I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to risk that. I'm not going to risk getting my videos taken down because of what it's rated M for. I'm like, yeah, I mean, shit, even on Twitch, you can't do that either. Even Twitch doesn't allow certain material, certain content on their streaming platform. I'm like, you've got to be shitting me. You mean to tell me nobody is going to stream their playthrough of The Last of Us Part 2? Are you fucking kidding me? Doubtful, extremely doubtful. I mean, because if you do a lot of digging on the on Twitch's website, it tells you, I can't remember where specifically, but in part of Twitch, it explains to you that it doesn't allow certain type of shit, certain type of content on their platform. And then, especially with fucking Cyberpunk 2077, man, yeah, they're definitely not going to allow that shit on there. You'll get fucking banned in a heartbeat. But hey, man, if you want to risk that, go ahead. Better you than me, I suppose. But realistically, I mean, even if I did go about streaming it, I don't think I'd necessarily stream my first playthrough because, again, people are gonna probably fucking spoil it for me. But then again, hey, if they do, they do. I don't care. I don't give a shit. There's always that one fucking toxic troll. Every time. I mean, I haven't had any bother me during any of my recent streams and shit. Nobody bothers me. And even if they do, I just ban them after my stream. Say fuck you, goodbye, see you in the next life. Maybe you'll be less of a dick. Then again, maybe not. It's all about your upbringing. Hey, your parents raise an asshole, then you're going to turn into one. So. But I mean, people are assholes all the time. I just look at it as, hey man, if your life really blows that badly, why do you got to treat others like shit? Just to make yourself feel better? All because you may have had a shitty life. If your life is so shitty, do something about it. Change it. Do something instead of bitching about it. But I mean, and of course, people are still making golf jokes and shit. And it's like, come on, man. I mean, do you know for a fact that actually happened to Joel? Are you serious? You know that for a fact. You have concrete proof that particular thing occurred. Are you sure? Because like I said, you really shouldn't believe everything you read on the internet. Well, actually, you shouldn't believe everything you read, period. But, like I said, people are gullible and pretty stupid nowadays. So, of course, they'll believe everything they read or see, But me, like I said, I don't give a shit. I'm going to play the game regardless. I'm looking forward to playing it. So, I mean, I've been waiting almost 10 years for this. I mean, because I remember as soon as I finished my first playthrough of the first game back on PS3, I knew that they were going to make a sequel. So I mean, it's obvious. I mean, more often than not, you can tell when a game ends or a movie ends. You can tell realistically that they'll make a sequel to it. I mean, it's like, but I mean, then again, that's probably the main thing I hate about cliffhangers and shit. Because it's like, I don't know. I mean, but in the case of The Last of Us and that, I knew from the get-go that they were going to make a sequel. And sure enough, I was right. Probably like everybody else. Everyone was pumped for it. And then several months ago, these leaks are distributed all over the internet and shit. And of course, people ended up watching them. And now they're so pissed off that they're not going to buy the game. I'm like, man, I'm serious. There are billions of people on the planet. You can't tell me that nobody on the entire planet, on the entire face of this earth are not going to buy the game. You've got to be fucking kidding me. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe, yeah, these apparent leaks or whatever the fuck are going to probably affect sales, but it's like, really, who gives a shit? I mean, damn. Then again, if they were to make a third game, that'd be kind of cool, actually. That would be kind of interesting if they make a trilogy out of this or some shit. But I don't know. Part of me kind of doesn't see that happening. But then again, I got to play the game to see for myself. And I'm like, I don't know. But, nowadays people are too quick to judge. They're just so fucking immature. It's pathetic. It's like, oh, cool, you're in your 20s and 30s and up, but you're going to sit here and act like a fucking immature 5-year-old. All because you want to be a gullible piece of shit and believe these apparent leaks or whatever. I mean, sure, it could be concrete. Yeah, sure, maybe. But, I'm going to give it a chance and I'm going to play through it myself and see if what happened in the leaks really does happen. I know like I said, I know the game releases next week or sooner for some of you who live elsewhere, like in Europe or some shit or whatever, because obviously you guys are like a day or several days ahead of us here in the US, but who knows? I'm just saying, you really should give shit a chance before you judge something. But, people aren't, and like I said, nowadays people aren't that smart. They're pretty damn stupid, if I'm being completely honest. Which is fucked up. I'm like, it's just called common sense, which nowadays people don't have. Because if they really did, they'd shut the fuck up and just buy the game and play it for themselves and not let these morons discourage them from buying the game. Hey, if you're really that fucking asshole over it, get your head out of your ass and just rent the game eventually. If you really don't want to buy the game, just rent it eventually, even though you'd probably be waiting a while before you can rent it. But whatever, I don't give a rat's ass. I'm going to go ahead and buy the game because I want the game. I want to buy it and keep it. I'm not going to be a little crybaby and, bitch about it, and be like, yeah, I'm going to go right ahead and believe these leaks. Again, like I said, they could be true. Yeah, they could be true. Sure. But are you really going to be that gullible and believe it without actually playing the game and giving it a chance? It's like, shit. I wouldn't even waste your money or your hard drive space for it then. You morons need to quit fucking discouraging people from buying it and playing it for themselves. But like I said, I already know apparently what's going to happen. So, but again, do you think that's really going to stop me from getting the game? No, because I'm mature for my age and I'm not a 5-year-old bitching about it like everyone else around me is doing, making these dumbass golf jokes. It's like, hey man, hey, you want to golf? Go fucking move to California and go golfing. But I kind of highly doubt that you make enough money to live in fucking California, unless you're naturally from there, you know? So quit with the fucking golf jokes and shut your fucking mouth and move on to something else. We got more serious matters going in the world right now. And you guys are sitting here whining and bitching about a game that you swear up and down that you're not even going to play because of these apparent leaks. It's like, fine, we get it. We don't give a flying fuck if you're going to play it or not. Hey, you want to play it? Awesome. If you don't want to play it, then don't. Shut your fucking mouth and move on to something else. But again, we got more serious matters going on. We got a fucking pandemic that's been going around for the last several months. And now, we have corrupt cops killing people. I mean, they've been doing that for years, but I'm talking about the current situation. And it doesn't, it's like, oh my God, man. Yeah, people are, I don't get it. People are pissed off over a fucking game, but they're not like extremely pissed off over what's currently going on in the world right now. Granted, there's a lot of people all over the world protesting about this, about the current situation that's going on. And I would be too, but I don't know, man. I don't know. It's fucked up what's going on. Yeah, the cops that were involved, thank God, are being thrown in prison where they belong. But the whole protesting and violence in regards to it is fucking ridiculous. Violence doesn't solve shit, but yeah, man, people still do it. You can't tell them not to. They're not going to listen to you. Not going to listen to anybody. But it is what it is, right? Can't do anything about it. Just got to let it run its course and then move on. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call it for right now. So I'll see you guys later on.